Well, it's time once again for another exciting edition of Psychic Sundays Live. This time we're an hour early, just for the hell of it.
Oh, hi. You know, we did a market today, and so we're both kind of pumped and just in the mood to interact with people. It was an active market, and I handed out a lot of cards, so I know that we're going to get some folks that are going to tune in from being told about it at the market. If you are at the market today, make sure you put a heart down below so I can see you there. And welcome to everybody who's here. If this is your first time,
You stop shuffling the cards.
oh, sorry. My dad said that to me one time. If this is your first time, please make sure to subscribe. Everybody, please like this video. It does help us a lot. And we'll talk a little bit later because I know there are people who would like a reading already. Look at that.
Yeah. They are here.
Hello.
They are waiting. Let's get right into it. All right, let's see who we got next.
Maria Seltine?
Yeah, Maria. I'm wondering how many kids do you see me having in life? I'm 33 years old.
Oh, my. Well, let's see what the cards have to say.
I know, I only see the 4 in death. It was there.
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean the 4 of the death card.
No, she's asking how many kids do you see me having in life?
Right.
As compared to what?
Oh. Okay, so 5 of Cups. So you already had a couple of miscarriages. Okay, but you're in a better position now to get pregnant. Feels like life-wise, the card just says that your grounding is better now. So hopefully your health is a little bit better too. Because I see these miscarriages in your past. I'm just wondering if maybe there's an underlying problem that hasn't been addressed yet. Oh, okay. So I only see you having one birth, but it's twins. So you are going to have twins. And yeah, they show up as being water babies, so I think you're going to get a couple of lively twins, and it feels like you kind of have to keep your eye on them, but that's true of everyone, right? All right, so who's next?
Patricia 2034. Oh, that's Patricia.
Hi, Patricia.
She's looking for her messages tonight.
Okay, so what does Patricia's spirit guides have to say to her?
Maria, if we have time, I'll come back around to your second question. That necklace of yours just won't stay put.
No, it won't. And sorry, folks, I'm taking this necklace off because, quite frankly, it's getting rude with me. There we go. So, we'll just thank you, darling. So, Patricia, what's happening right now with you? First you've got the Page of Cups. This tells me that you're sort of in a position where you feel like you're just starting off. Even though you've already had kind of a few heartbreaks, but you're still really optimistic. And I think you do need to remain optimistic in the path you're on. It's kind of saying, remember, it's going to be 2 steps forward and 1 step back here. Also positively aspected, you have Justice, which is about finding balance and good karma. And even though it's reversed, it's on the positive side. It does, however, make the good karma that you're building up fragile. Let's put it that way. What your guides are telling me is just make sure that you do the right things for the right reasons. Okay, so who's next?
Wendy Macero is next. Wendy's looking for a love message.
Okay. Okay, Wendy. So what do your spirit guides have to say to you about love? Okay. I like I like the opening salvo. It's sort of like you've gotten the message about certain things about relationships. So that's good. You know, it's this card saying, she's had to learn a couple lessons the hard way in love. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. The one thing you've learned right off the bat is not to give up everything at once. So again, finding wisdom, being a little bit more grounded in what you expect in a relationship. Excellent. Let's see, final card. Okay, yes. And armed with what you've already learned, this puts you in a position where you can get on top of the fray. So continue to walk forward in confidence and know that you already know, Wendy, if someone's setting off red flags, it's time to take the other direction. So it looks pretty good. Just continue to be careful.
All right, who we got next here? CKNGIVTDBD. Seriously, folks, can you not just give us a freaking name? Oh my God.
Letter salad.
Oh.
Okay.
Hi, I please have a reading in my upcoming exams in January. Will I perform well?
Okay.
All right, well, let's find out how you're going to do in your exams.
All right. How is our friend going to do in their exams? Oops.
Maria, we are not doctors. We don't do medical questions. And please stop writing in all caps.
All right. So let me just give it a few more shakes. All right. Word salad. Exams in January. Whoops.
Well, I guess those are the three cards.
Yeah, there we go. The one card already flipped over for you, and that was the Eight of Swords reversed. And what that's telling me is that in a lot of ways you're building this up in your mind to be something bigger and harder. You know, like you're making it into an insurmountable challenge in your own mind. Know that you do know the subject material and you like what you're studying. So that's going to help. That's going to show. And yes, you will do well. It says here, I feel like you may have not done so well in exams in the past. Because there's things that are just dogging you, where you're worried about what's going to happen. Even the cards and all your guides are just saying, don't worry, you got this one, you got this one. And you do. You do. The only thing you have to do is just study the material, and that's what you do. So I think you'll do just fine. Quit worrying so much. Worry is negative prayer, you know. Okay.
Our next question is from Maria Selentine.
Oh,
Basically,
really?
for me, my love life in 2026. And just remember, folks, all readings are for entertainment purposes only.
Okay.
We are not
Maria.
doctors. We don't give medical advice. We are also not lawyers, and we do not give legal advice.
And love life in 2023. Okay, so love life in 2023. It's
2026.
2026.
It's been a long day, I know.
I know, but it's been a fun day.
It's been a cold day.
Yeah, that too. Okay, so When I look at the Nine of Cups, it tells me that what you really want is coming your way, but it's what you want and what you think you want are two different things, which doesn't make sense to me, but that's what the cards are saying. Yeah, you've made some positive decisions to get your life going forward. I like to see that. You've left some negativity behind. You've taken charge of your life, and confidence is sexy. So that works in your favor. Yeah, you got somebody there, somebody who's well grounded. You know, somebody who's, you're not going to have to bail out of jail. You're not going to have to worry about it, stay awake at night worrying. You got somebody who's well grounded, comes from a solid background, a good guy. Unfortunately, he's not. He's not. Who's he's not handsome Jack. He's not this. A diamond-studded tycoon that you see in soap operas. He's a regular old guy, but he's reliable, and he cares about you. And that is what you've been asking for, and yet you're kind of lagging. The one thing that holds you back is yourself, because you're like, well, couldn't I do better? No, you got somebody solid coming up in your life in the next year, and you need to quit tearing yourself apart and go for it. You will be happy.
All right, Synubs wants to know something Dr. Ali wanted to say to me but never did to me. No contact situation. He's committed. Synubs, what's the question here? Moving on. Kara James, will I get a seat at the in the BUSM 4200 course next semester?
Oh, that's a 400 level course? Well, let's see, Kara.
4,000 level.
4,000 level.
Business management.
Yeah, but when you get into the higher, when you get into higher level classes, there's a lot more competition for them. I went to university once upon a time. A long time ago. Okay, so how's our friend with getting place in the class? People have really been psyching you out because some of the tall tale people don't listen to people's tall tales. Okay, yeah, you know what to do. Just be on time. If you would roll as you're supposed to in a timely manner, I don't see where it's any problem at all. No, it's not any problem at all. They say the only thing that dogs you is your own procrastination. So try not to procrastinate, because when you procrastinate, you do stand a chance of ruining yourself. So
yeah, you're just stealing time from yourself.
Absolutely.
All right, who we got next? Lily Sad Girl. All right. May I know about my future life partner? Well, let's see what the cards have to say about that, Lily.
Okay, so let's see. I already feel right. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, so you have the Falling Tower. Lover's reversed. And the Hermit. Well, first off, you have three major arcana cards here. So you've got some pretty powerful forces at work around you as far as relationships go, as far as future relationships go. When I look at the tower, the one thing that Spirit's telling you is that at this point in time, my mom used to say, my southern mother used to say, a watch pot will never boil. And this card is telling you basically the same kind of thing. So focusing on your life, focusing on what you want to do, know that something's coming along, but it'll be when you least expect it. and it will be somebody who you don't expect. So you can't just think, oh, is it him? Is it him? Is it him? For everyone you meet, just relax. Take a chill pill. And it does say that by August of next year, you will have somebody.
Right on.
Yeah, you just have to look the right way.
Next, we got Aisha.
Hi, Daisha.
No, not that. Aisha.
Aisha.
That's right.
Okay.
It came out of my mouth with a D. I know.
Uh-huh.
Does Ahmed Hazim also feel as restless as we haven't spoken to each other in past 2 days?
Oh, gee. You know, I just get this thing that in the past you've been the first to blink. And so he'll never believe that you won't be the first to blink in the first place. If that makes any sense. I hope I put that right in a way that you can understand. But let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, see.
Cards up to say I'm a little girl who thinks 2 days is a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So no, he's going to make you wait because he's just convinced that you're going to cave. Don't cave. Everything is on your side right now. Everything's going in your favor. So the more you enjoy your time alone right now and quietly, not as a show, but just be content for the next little while, and whatever worries there are about the relationship, no, you'll have to face it at some time, but give yourself a vacation. As long as you take a vacation from him, take a vacation from the worry and stress too. All right. So, you know, right now he's of the mind, yeah, she's going to cave. She's going to call me, but it won't take too long. I know for you, it's going to seem too long, but about 9 days, he's going to start thinking, I wonder what's going on with her. Why isn't she calling me? Is her phone broken? Yeah. It's, you need to let him come to you. And no, he'll make you wait it says 9 days. It says 9 days to 3 weeks. Yeah. So that's 9 to 18 days. And this time, you do need to take a stand. I really feel that strongly. Just because if you don't, then you're going to end up in a very unpleasant, uncomfortable, subservient position in this relationship.
All right, moving on to Shiloh is me. What is Van E's understanding about our connection now that he maybe didn't realize in the past?
Okay. Okay, so what is there about our connection right now? All right, so I assume that you have someone around you named Vanny that you have broken up with and gotten back together again. And surely you're asking about a relationship. So let's see what the cards have to say. And oh, by the way, to our friends listening in India, good morning, India. And hello to all of our friends around the world. We treasure you all. Okay, so. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, what he's understanding about the relationship.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me either.
No, because, you know, in the middle, you've got things moving fast and lovers' games. And yeah, on either side, you got them looking at you as though you're totally ungrounded and unreliable around possessions and terrible with money and stuff. And that seems to drive him a lot. But if you want to know if he's staying awake, going crazy, wondering about it, Yes, he is.
Yeah, like the cards are a bit confusing to us, and I think that is the answer, which is Van E's understanding about your connection is confusing.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's confusion there. You might need to have a second chat.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand, and I feel like you care a great deal about this person, but I would strongly suggest at this point in time that you can care deeply about a person and still be responsible completely for yourself and your own stuff. Like, do not rely on this person for anything. Just enjoy his company.
All righty. Well, let's see what we got going on next. Oh yeah, it's 1/2 past the hour.
It
We got a
is.
special segment to do.
Oh, it's okay, folks, and really, but
What what are you talking? Well, folks, once again, it's time for Pick a Card. This time for the week starting December 1st, 2026, the start of the last month of the year. Let's see what cards have in store for you today.
okay, so you can pick card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. Okay, now, quick, pick a card. Which card did you pick? Which card did you pick? Did you pick card number 1? Oh, 1, 2, or 3? And 1 is actually 2 cards. So if you pick card number 1, okay, this week, card number 1 says that it feels like you're not really able to move forward much this week. So don't expect it to be an overly productive week. It does say that there are small blessings. There are small perks this week. You know, the little things go right. So, and the big things don't go that far off the rails. I know it's a stressful week, but no, you've got things that are going right, and next week's another week. Okay, did you pick card number 2? Well, if you pick card number 2, then your card for this week is the King of Cups reversed. And the King of Cups right side up is a country gentleman. He's he represents fatherly love, love with a bit of an authoritarian, a little bit of an authoritarian touch to it, which fatherly love, right? And this is a week for you to either receive it or give it. Because it's reversed, it's saying that there might be some tension, that there might be some tension within relationships around you, and suggests that this might be a good week to openly discuss that and kind of diffuse that tension before you get into the next up cycle. So, you know, of course, in relationships, there's up cycles and down cycles. Did you pick card number 3? Well, if you pick card number 3, then your card for this week is a Magician reversed. And right side up, the Magician he's the alchemist. He's the one who manifests. He's the one who pulls stuff off thin air and makes it real right in front of him. And this talks about your abilities. Because this week you can be the magician. You can pull a rabbit out of your hat. But it's reversed, so it says that there's going to be, it's kind of like you're doing really good, you're in the groove, but you also might have a little doubt in your own abilities. The biggest advice I can give is that this week's a pretty good week for you. Have overconfidence in your abilities, and definitely do not doubt yourself. I'm sure there's plenty around that will do it. Okay, thank you everybody, and we'll see you again next week for another episode of Pick a Card.
And we're back to our regular scheduled programming of entertaining ourselves with your questions. All right, next is Simran.
Hi, Simran.
What's coming for me in my career?
Okay, so going on in his career? Let's see.
Broken promises, raises that don't materialize.
You know, I'm just kind of getting this crossing the Rubicon sort of feel.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so it just makes me wonder if there's a reason why he kind of needs to move forward. Yeah, you see, it's where he starts out. It says that you should be a well-loved, well-respected employee where you work, but instead you kind of get maybe a few broken promises in that. It's kind of like, yeah, it's not you, it's them, and they're not being cooperative, and they're not putting in their proper part. And there we go, a new opportunity. So wherever you're at right now, I give that one a thumbs up. You've got a new opportunity coming your way, and it comes pretty fast. I think if we're looking at something that comes in January, which, by the way, I think you're going to have an extra warm January wherever you may be. And this is something that will work for you. This is something much better than what you have right now. So, yeah, there is time to jump ship, and that time is about a month away.
Woo, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Best of luck with that, Simran.
It's okay.
Next, we got Stargazing Girl.
Hi, Stargazing Girl.
Does AS think of me? May he come back suddenly? Well, let's see what AS thinks of you.
Yeah. I mean, from what I know right now, I'm just seeing a boot in the butt, but we'll see. Yeah, we definitely have somebody that needs to listen to a lot of Gloria Gaynor. Yeah, yeah. And it's funny because you want him to come back. You know, it's kind of like you think about it, you dream about it, and when it comes right down to it, you realize why you were emotionally happier when he was gone. Because you may miss him, and your heart may break over him, but everything else is so much better. Your relationships with your family, with your friends, you know, the work, because you're not worrying about them. Yeah. Yeah, so I do think he'll come back, and probably within 8 weeks, so he might slide in just in time for the new year. But nah, he's got some weak tea to him.
8 weeks takes us to smack stab into January. Right?
Really?
Well, tomorrow's December 1st.
That's right.
How many weeks have you lost? All right. Butterfly, eh? What should I be aware of right now?
Oh, we love those kind of questions. What does Butterfly need to know right now?
You always got to be aware of the idiots behind you. Party, party, party.
Yeah. But it also tells me that what you need to know that life can change on a dime. And when it changes, you got to be ready to say, come on, let's go. Ah, interesting. Don't count on somebody to communicate important information to you. Check up so that you get your information in a timely manner. So yeah, don't rely on anybody else there. And it looks like there is a separation coming up that doesn't happen. So, and I really get a feeling that's around your work or your employment, that you were really on the chopping block, you were on the list to be laid off or something like that, and for some reason you're taken off of it. You have redemption. Okay, so that's what you need to know.
All right, who we got next? Macho Mandy Savage, welcome back, Mandy.
Hey, Mandy.
Any advice from the universe? Don't fight with cops. They always win.
Even when they lose, they win. Okay, so what does Mandy need to know? Macho Mandy. Okay. Ooh. Oh yeah. Well, what you need to know is that, you've done a lot to kind of improve yourself, improve your own circumstances. You've really worked on yourself and your determination and your direction and all these other good je ne sais quoi. Because I see that when it shows the Hanged Man, I just get feeling of somebody that's just gone down the line and said, well, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do that. And so you've gotten everything done. You checked off the list, which is good. Where you're headed, you've got the Three of Cups, which it's usually it's maidens dancing in the garden. It's the three sisters. It shows a celebration involving friends, and a lot of times it refers to an engagement ceremony. And the reason I say that is because when I look at the path ahead, you also have the Four of Wands, which is another card which makes reference to weddings, and in this case, a Jewish wedding. So I feel like what you need to know is that your life is taking a decidedly good direction. It's a direction that you've wanted it to take. And it looks like you might be going to the altar, dear.
Ooh. All right. Lydia Robles.
Lydia.
See, I can't even hear that name without hearing the song.
I know, neither can I.
Excuse me, that cold is having a hard time getting rid of it. You may have a message from my angels. Well, let's see if your angels want to talk to you.
Okay. Oh, what does Lydia's angels have to say to her? I think they want you to work on your psychic ability a lot, because I'm getting a vision of just a lapis lazuli. And I think that usually is very third eye, and it talks about being meditative and being more in touch with what's going on within, with your inner child, your inner self. Okay, so this is a good time for you to meditate. This is a good time for you to get in touch with your inner child, because it is only through your inner child that you can reach your higher self.
They're also getting tired of kicking your ass to get you going.
Yeah. Which card do I turn over? The Eight of Coins. And there's the kind of saying, you've got a lot of mad skills, but for some reason you don't use it. Are you saving them up for later? Right now, the Nine of Wands. Right now, you're kind of standing in one place wondering, feeling like you can't move forward, when really nothing could be farther from the truth. It's just that you can't move forward in the same direction that you were moving forward before.
Take the lateral.
Yes. And forget being stubborn. Forget being, feet in clay. This is a time for you to take action, and this is a time for you to move forward. And I know that right now you've got like procrastination. You're kind of getting into this habit of delaying, put off till tomorrow, put off until tomorrow. And that's a kind of habit that builds up upon itself.
You're just stealing time from yourself.
Amen.
Jess Belkey. Hey, Jess, how are you doing? Welcome back.
Jess. Oh, it's nice to see you.
A connected unexpectedly. What advice do you get from me regarding A? Ooh, 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 ooh.
Ooh. Let's see. We all kind of made that sound. Did you hear it, Jessica?
A's going fishing.
Yeah, is
He's on the rebound. He's going fishing to see
Yeah.
what's out there.
yeah. Well, I'm just wondering because the first thing I get is that going back to the comfortable place, returning to mom. That's got a returning to mom feel, which, come on, you don't want to be mom. Trust me. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see what the next
You know,
one is.
just because he's on the rebound doesn't mean he doesn't have his shit together.
Well, okay. So what I see in it now is this Ace of Pentacles, and I do see, I do see this this romance and everything, but I just get a feeling that it isn't about A. It makes me wonder if A is, we're assuming that A is a romantic relationship. Even when I look at this, it just feels like the principles of this relationship are not based in romance. Like, I wonder if this is a child. Okay, so anyhow, the cards do say that you may not see it, but there's something new coming your way. Because there's this new beginning, but it's kind of an everything new beginning, where the universe throws you a job that takes you out of town for a while. But while you're out of town, you meet somebody that's just right on the same wavelength as you. I like to see that. And positively aspected, we have you as the Queen of Coins. So you are still and will continue to be the well-grounded queen who is, who is comfortable in life because of her own efforts.
All right. Next, we got letter salad.
Letter salad. Okay.
Yeah. How soon will I move into my own place after everyone has been assisted? All right. Let's see how soon you're moving into your own place.
Yeah.
All right.
Waiting for everybody who needs assistance to be assisted means you're going to be waiting forever. So just keep that in mind. Do what you can, but you're mostly responsible for yourself. And right now you kind of need to look at yourself and your own needs. You've got something coming up fast and you don't have the pace to lend resources to others. Okay. So let's see about moving and finding your own place. See, it's very favorably aspected. They're saying, you could do this by the second week in January if you wanted to. It's like, just do it. Don't wait around for permission. Don't wait around for people to quit hanging on to you and asking you favors and, leaning on you. Just move forward. If they land on the ground, well, they land on the ground. Everybody around who's asking for your help is an adult and is capable of helping themselves. And that's the difference, eh? Ooh. Yeah. Yes, I do see you, I do see you getting your own place before the spring. So I think January is very well aspected as far as putting everything in order. I see the Empress. Moving to a new place really changes the energies around you in a very positive manner. It's like you're leaving behind you're leaving behind some leeches. Oh yeah. It's kind of like you miss when you move away, you'll miss those who were around you, but you will be healing and better off for being on your own. So you asked when? Early January.
All right.
The cards gave him a lot more information.
Signups clarified their question. Something Dr. Ali didn't ever said to me, but he did in his heart regarding sign-up. No contact situation. All right. We don't need the cards for this, Sally.
Oh, not really.
Okay. So sign-ups. You think that Dr. Ali didn't say something to you. You're in a no contact situation with him, and he's involved with a third party. Why haven't you figured out that he felt that his breath wasn't needed to tell you anything? right? He chose not to tell you something on purpose. Not because he was held back, not because somebody was going, no, you can't say those, don't speak to her, whatever, right? He chose not to say to you what you think he wanted to say to you. And the fact that you're in a no contact situation and the fact that Dr. Ali is involved with a third party should just tell you that there's nothing there. He's done. He's moved on.
Yeah, that's just Captain Obvious looking at the situation, quite honestly. Would you agree with me on that one?
Well, that's what I said.
Yeah.
You don't need the cards for that.
No.
This is something that
No.
you want us to wish to read your dreams and your fantasies, and
You need to heal. You just
really
need
hate
to
doing
heal.
that.
Yeah.
If you've got a crush, you want to know how he or she feels about you, just ask them.
Yeah. Well, I think that this one has told her.
Yeah, no, I realize that. But we got some questions coming up that what does he think of me? And that's always, those are questions that are asked by very young women who are too insecure to actually just ask the guy. Ray Shelley, what do I need to know at this time? Well, let's find out, Ray.
Yeah. It'd be our pleasure. Okay, so what does Ray Shelley need to know at this time? Well, look at that. You've got the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is a romantic figure. He's showing a romantic notion coming your way. So there has been romantic talk back and forth.
That horse has seen better days, though, no?
Well, yeah, in this particular picture, yeah. Because I always think of that as being Rosencrantz.
Right, okay.
Which would make that Don Quixote, I guess?
Well, that makes that horse equal an older vehicle.
Yes. Yeah.
They are riding on it, so it's a form of conveyance. So the prince probably isn't driving a 2026 model.
Okay. And then I have the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is the Two of Swords reversed, like the right side up. It's talking about, putting a wall up, setting boundaries, la 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 la. But when it's upside down like that, it means that boundaries have fallen away. So things are becoming more open. And that we do want to see that. And last but not least, you have the King of Swords reversed. And that's an interesting one to pull up in that position. And what it says, it talks about a third party that may have ulterior motives. And when I say third party having ulterior motives, but it's someone who might be trying to sabotage you using lies. And the fact that it's here just says that you managed to keep one step ahead of this person. But there's somebody that's trying to trip you up. So keep staying one step ahead of this person.
All right.
And oh, by the way, when somebody tells you who they are, believe them the first time. Okay.
Moving on. Jasmina Iowa. Hey, welcome back, Jasmina. Nice to see you again.
Yes, it is.
What awaits me for December?
December for your friend Jasmina.
Calories.
Oh, gee. Well, that's the best part of December, isn't it?
Whether they be in the form of sugar or alcohol, it doesn't matter.
They all end up in the same place. Okay, so, Jasmina, what do I see coming up for you? Oh, you got some good cards here. Some pretty powerful cards. It looks like, Jasmina, things are coming into balance for you. And this Justice card is here to say, things are starting to go right for you because you've done the right things. You've done the things that have been expected of you. So basically, you've paid your dues. So you are going to take some moves forward. I do think that as far as money, that's where your biggest progress comes. And I think that you're probably having an increased income, but it feels like somebody kind of says, okay, you can be responsible for your own money. So it feels like, yeah, you've got the approval of a family member. Okay, Jasmina. I'm okay with that.
Welcome back, Benafsha.
Hi, Benafsha.
What does F really want when he reached out last week?
Okay. You mean this kind of F? So anyhow,
Yeah.
couldn't resist. Come on, Banaka. Okay, so what does F really mean? The question really wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, oh, for crying out loud.
He probably just didn't have a date for Thanksgiving.
Well, it's not even that. It's that it's kind of like he's got this dream version of a woman in his own mind, but he's coming back to you because you're safe, you're steady, you're reliable. Yeah, boy. Yeah, he's it just looks like he's looking for a safe harbor. And that's not to say that he did, it's just he's back with you for the wrong reasons. Just because you don't think I'm going to hurt you isn't a good enough reason for you to stay with me, right? And that's basically why he's back with you. Okay, who's next?
Mariana. Oh, Mariana. What awaits me in December?
Okay, what awaits me in September?
December.
December. A ride stop. Okay. December. Okay, so what awaits you? You have the Four of Swords. That's Four of Swords reversed. So Four of Swords talks about period of rest and healing, but it says in December, well, hopefully you're rested and healed enough because things are going to start getting active and crazy active. I don't think you're going to have a free day in all of December. Yeah, that's not really the way you wanted it. That's the way it turned out. It does seem in December that you're dealing with a lot of kid issues. Either kid issues or childish people. I'm not sure which it is, but they're showing me children. Oh, okay. All the effort, all the work is well worth it because you end up in a good place in December. I like to see that. And by the end of December, it looks like everything's, all the groups are working together, family, friends. It's all coordinated and all copacetic or simpatico or however you want to put it. But yeah, so it's okay that December's off to a little bit of a rough start.
Oh. Next, we got Natu Makaya. According to my spirit guides, is there someone who's got negative intentions towards me?
Yeah.
Well, you guys want to remind you that there's always somebody out there who wants to tear you down.
Yeah.
But in this instance, there's not anybody actively targeting you, okay? However, there is somebody in your life that has a negative outlook overall. What do we call them? Negative Nancy's or Nellies kind of thing?
Yeah, Debbie Downers,
Debbie Downers, yeah. And so it's one of those people that she's
Suck the
better
oxygen out of the room.
She's better than everybody on her couch. Right, and that's what it comes down to. So maybe limit that person's access to you, but there's nobody actively targeting you. Okay.
Yeah.
We can put the cards down, but they're going to say the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna say, do you think there's a trailer court involved there?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No.
So who's next?
Well, I'll find out in a minute. Virgo Empress cards. All right.
Virgo Empress.
Will Ludovic fly down to meet me next year? Oh, I'm pretty sure that's Ludovic, but okay. Fly down to meet me next year. Okay, well, let's see, Virgo Empress.
You know, a flying man? Sorry, it was...
Well, that's the thing is that next year is like another 12 months, right? So,
Yeah.
he
And
wants to right now, but life gets in the way.
yeah.
And before you know it, he doesn't want to so much anymore. What do the cards say?
Well, you know, I do see a lot of swords, which is negative emotions in the short term. But when I look at what's coming up in the long term, something about this relationship, something on the path you are now, leads to a wedding, a marriage, a relationship that brings together different communities of family and friends. So you have a very bonded relationship on the road ahead. I'm just wondering if it's with the guy, with that Ludovic,
Yeah.
Ludovic,
Or somebody else.
yeah. Just because it's like negative,
Yeah.
and then positive, sunshine and lollipops.
Yeah. And like I
So-
said, just another 12 months to go in 2026. We haven't even started yet.
And if as long as it ends up in sunshine and lollipops, you're good.
All right. AM.
Hey, Em, how are you?
What's coming up in my love life in December? AM, how short-sighted of you. All right. Somebody wants some nookie in December. A holiday. All right.
Okay. Now, let's see what's coming up.
Well, I mean, AM needs to be honest with themselves. Are you looking for love, or are you in lust with somebody?
Yeah, well, sometimes people are just want love so much, and they build up in their mind what love is without realizing that part of love is growing and nurturing a relationship. And the relationship is outside of who you are or who the other person is. It's something that you create together.
All right.
Oh, well, I like
that's a nice
that.
one, yeah.
So things are going in your favor. You've got the road of Fortuna. So, things that were going adversely are just going to turn around. Six of Swords. I see that you're avoiding a very stressful situation. Well, no, I don't think that it, what's like dodging a bullet.
Right.
Yeah.
As compared to biting the bullet.
Yeah. Because I said avoiding a bad situation, that feels like, it's a little different. So December is a good month, and you'll be strong enough emotionally to do this, is to just go with the flow. Don't be too stubbornly focused on your own direction, because it feels like the universe may want to take your life on just a little bit of a left-hand turn there. Ooh. Girl, you got a good December. It has its moments, but you got a good December coming. It ends up with the world. So I don't know what it is you want under your tree, but you're gonna get it.
Hey, and a special welcome to Patty, Cool Libra, Speak Knowledge, Sean G, Braveheart, Melons Maloney, Slow Deezy, Brahman. Welcome back, everybody. We started an hour early this week. Where have you guys been?
Yeah, we did the market. We just got we came home and we're so pumped and energized. We decided we'd just segue right into the show. I handed out a lot of cards at the market, so I know that we probably have a lot of new viewers. If you are a new viewer that saw me at the market today, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Please leave a heart down below so we can see you, and make sure to subscribe. Okay.
Well, so all you long timers, we'll see how far we get to, since we've already been reading for over an hour at this point. All right, Yazzie Lily wants to know, how does Jay truly feel about me at this moment?
Okay.
Jay thinks you're hot.
But it's but she wants to know about. That's
Yeah, but he wants to know about two, but it's got two G's in it.
yeah, he definitely thinks you're hot. He tunes you out. You know, like he doesn't listen to what you're saying because that's not what's important to him. He just likes to watch you. He just likes to see you because he really thinks you're hot. So he's got it exactly right. Check it out. When you got that page of wands, you got yourself one randy fella there. And yet when you look at seven of wands, the seven of wands means you're not getting through the way you want to get through. You're not being listened to the way you want to be listened to. You remember that one scene in Happy Days where Kelso, but the other guy,
I'm not even sure you got the right show.
no, I am, because they're talking about Jackie. And it's like, what do you see in her?
You said Happy Days.
Oh, no, I meant...
See, I told you
You
didn't
got
even
the
have the
wrong
right
show.
show.
My gosh. Let's just move on.
Sona Lithakur. What's coming towards me in love?
Ooh.
Arrows.
Oh, let's hope it's not freight train. You know, I forgot.
No.
Beverage. I see that you have some club soda there.
Yes. And brandy.
No, not the brandy, thank you. Oh. Okay, and so where were we?
You're
What-
welcome.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Sona Lee wants to know about love.
Sorry, folks. Sorry for the coughing. Too much talking. Okay. Love, 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 love. Love, love, love.
I wonder where the first name ends and the last one starts.
Could make a big difference. Okay, so love. Love's coming in fast in December. You got that chariot, and it's kind of like you set out. You've actually set it out to the universe. You've asked for love. You've done things to make love come to you, because it's kind of like feast or famine, but you're gonna get a whole lot of love. Oh yeah, yeah. This must be a 5. Nope. Okay. So you have what's coming towards you in love is coming in fast. So this is in December. It does look like you've got a W there, but like it feels like it's either feast or famine. In this case, you only want one, and you end up having to choose between 2 or 3. Because when I look at this King of Swords, it says, yeah, it's going to be good for a while, because who doesn't want more than one individual interested in them? But the big thing that's coming for love is that you're going to have to make up your mind and stick with your decision. When the time comes, there are worse situations to be in by far.
Moving on to Halo 1990. Does Art think things are over between us? Yes, he does. He's not very happy about it, but he's accepting of it. We got a lot of questions. You just want me to answer some of these?
Okay, so...
All right, let's see what the cards have to say. It's really just a one-card question.
Okay, so...
Does Art think things are over between us?
No.
Yeah.
Because it's like that idea, well, it can bounce back. It can come back. Yeah, I don't know whether you want to do that. I got this thing about reconciling and, going back for a second time. It's kind of more running away from something than running towards something.
Another one card question from Alphonse. Will Brandy come back to me as my long-term romantic partner?
Oh dear. Okay, so you're right. It's just a yes or no question. Here we go. Yeah. Actually, yeah.
And
whether-
it's triumphant.
Yeah. So, yeah, do your best to make sure this is a healthy relationship. It's triumphant. You've got some good influences there.
Okay, moving on to Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
Jessica wants to know about love in December.
Oh, it must just be the time.
Oh yeah,
Love in December.
single people don't want to wake up Christmas Day on their own. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
You go home, you get nagged about being single.
Okay, so as far as love in December, what I see coming towards you is just like not what you expect, not what you want. But having said that, the cards also say that within the next year, you'll be in the relationship that leads to marriage.
All right.
Yeah, and that comes along with an important financial and location decision.
Okay. Well, there you go, Jessica. Good year coming up for you.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have Saren.
Hi, Saren.
Will I become prominent and recognized in my field in this country? I'm rebranding and going back online with my services.
Okay, let's see.
All right, Saren, I read your question earlier, and the thing that I got immediately was that although your website is good, it could be much better. There was a suggestion that you either hire a designer or switch designers. I'm not quite sure. The outcome's the same, really, right? You want somebody else's eyes on that to go, you know what? This could be better.
Yeah, I think that he's seeing. Okay, so wait. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so this would be where it's coming from, which was a point of weakness, and I know that that's why you rebranded yourself. That Seven of Cups says, just because you rebrand yourself doesn't mean you leave everything behind. So, you still come into the future carrying some weight and carrying a bit of the past. But it ends up in a good situation because you have the Knight of Cups in the road ahead. And with the Knight of Cups, like in the Seven of Cups, you're getting overwhelmed and confused. When you reach the Knight of Cups, you've come to the point where you're more confident and able to take care of things you're on your own. So yeah, you will reach that point. You just have one more period of confusion.
Yeah. Will you get recognized in your field? Yes. Will you be prominent? I think that depends a lot on your charisma.
Wow.
Patty. Hey, welcome back, Patty. Will I find a job and a new place to stay in December? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you haven't looked in December.
Okay.
The job will come first.
Okay, so folks, I am sorry to you guys for coughing in your ears. My throat is killing me. Okay, so find a job and a new place to stay in December. Boy, that's a lot.
Yeah, those are biggins.
Mm-hmm. So basically going from a place of total instability to finding stability.
Yeah.
Let's see what the cards have to say. December is asking for a lot in the short term. Although, in a way, I know that it's what you need. I like to see that. You've got a bit of a Dutch uncle. You've got somebody around you who, even though this isn't somebody who's just going to be able to pay your bills and make everything better, he is somebody who can kind of give you a little guide. Well, you really want to go this way, not that way. So, like I said, Dutch uncle sort of thing. Oh, new job. Yes, absolutely. A new job does come your way. New home, that's going to take a little bit longer. I think you're looking more into early January before you get the residency settled. You get the job settled first. And like I said, there's somebody helping you. And even though you don't think that you're getting as much help as you want, know that they're giving you as much help as they got to give.
All right, I'll handle this one. Cool Libra, can I get a message from Spirit? All right, Cool Libra, let's see what your guides have to say about you. They're on about your procrastinating again. That's not the first time. You know, that's a theme for you. You know that. Beyond that, let's see. You guys really haven't got much to say. I'm not picking up a whole lot as far as, you know, they're happy with what you're doing when you're doing it. So there's that. They're telling me they're not sending anybody new in your life because you haven't got the space for that right now. And by space, they don't mean physical space. And that's really it. So keep on keeping on and actually, you know, start doing stuff. That's like, you know yourself, you got a whole bunch of projects that you've got on the back burner. And the guys are saying, take some of those off the back burner and go with them. It doesn't matter what you do, you're going to be successful with it. But you need to do. All right, speak knowledge. Message using the runes.
Okay, and after
What a surprise, speak knowledge.
after this, I have something to say about the runes too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a little bit of an announcement.
Ooh.
Yeah.
An announcement.
Speak knowledge.
Oh, gee, there's a lot of people who got questions here.
Okay, so speak knowledge. It looks like the one thing that the runes are telling me is that you've planted the seeds for your own success. So now it's time to just tend to all the projects that you have started. Tend to what you have started, nurture what you have started, and you will have success. So you don't need to start over. Okay, and also you have Isa. And Isa is ice. And what that tells me to speak knowledge is that the winter might be harder for you to make progress during the winter because the universe is kind of giving not just the earth, but you a period of stillness. So you do have a period of stillness coming up. And I think that's just to solidify your own direction and the path that you've actually put yourself on. Okay. Now, about the runes.
Oh,
Yeah.
about the runes. Give you full screen on that one.
Yeah. Okay, so I am working with Zenfire Pottery to start a runes workshop. That runic workshop will be an all-day class. It will be $200 per person. And if you're interested, send an email to info@sallydiane.com. This class will be taking part. This class will be taking place at Zenfire Pottery in St. Mary's.
And the reason it's taking place at a pottery studio
is because you're making your own runes.
Yeah, so that $200 includes the set of runes that you're making and the special clay that's getting used for that.
Yes, the clay that we will be using in this workshop is same kind that I use in my own runes.
The overhead's not on.
Oh, it's true. Okay, and that is a white clay that it's got speckles in it just because I like the look of the speckles, to be honest. And it has the kyanite, which is just this awesome mineral that just, as a crystal, it deflects all negativity and it's constantly cleaning. And so what you end up with is a set of runes that always feels good to go. That's always clean. That's always energized. And because you've made them yourself under my direction, you have a set that has been especially infused for you. You know, this is your set of runes. So $200 includes the whole thing, whole class, whole day making the runes, and they will come to you within a bag, which yours truly makes. So you even get a little bit of my sewing.
Okay, getting back to the questions. Let's see what we can get through here. Sean G's looking for guidance for the week.
Oh, Sean G, it's good to see you. And I hope we still have some of our friends from the market. If you're anybody who saw me at today's market at the Tom Patterson Theater, please put a heart down below. Okay, so Sean G. And what does Sean G want to know?
Guidance for the week ahead.
Guidance for the week. Since I have the runes in my hand, I hope you don't mind. But I'm going to give it to you in the runes. And what the runes have to say is that Valhalla is looking down upon you. And what that means is the divine blessings. Yeah, it's kind of like you've got the universe on your side. You've got blessings coming your way. So look for, a week to be a little luckier than most. There is Kenaz, which is the torch, which is learning. So it does say pay attention, though, because there are a few lessons that you'll need to learn. And the quicker you learn, the better.
Okay, Braveheart. When will I start a new job? I filled out a lot of applications. Braveheart, they're showing me a 1 and a 2, so I'm going to say within the next 12 days.
Okay.
Because there are so many questions and we have been going since 8 p.m., I'm going to do some of these a little bit quicker, okay? So spirit messages you're getting from me. If you don't like that, don't listen. Melons Maloney, spirit message. You're too giving. You're too gregarious. You keep taking stuff out of your pocket that you need in your pocket. So just chill out a little bit. You want to help everybody, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But know the limitations of the help that you can provide. You want to help to a point where you end up needing help. And that's the biggest message that your guides have for you is be careful with your generosity so you don't end up being the one that needs the help. Slow Deezy, spirit message for love. All right, let's see what your guides have to say about your love life. When you're out there and you're meeting people, you're coming off a little strong, a little really, I want to say harsh, but too eager, like a little bit too desperate. So when you're out there mingling, chill out a little bit, to pull it back somewhat. You don't need to be so, as the word is not coming to me, but like in your face kind of thing, I think you understand what I'm saying there, Slow Easy. So once you start doing that, you're going to get some more prospects. I see you going on 3 dates with the third one leading into a longer relationship, not necessarily long term, but longer than you're used to.
Yeah, well, you know what a third date means, right?
No, I'm not. Yeah, but no, this is 3 dates with 3 different people.
Oh, well, yeah, then the third date doesn't mean that.
Yeah.
Okay, so bromance, I will take bromance.
Yep, another job offer soon.
Yeah, because when you ask, it feels like whatever you're doing and whatever field you're in, there are jobs there because you don't just get one job offer and you get more than one. And so it's kind of like, yeah. Okay, so it's sort of like take your time before you jump on every opportunity that comes along. Because I feel like if you jump too soon, you'll take a job that you really don't want, just have a job, and then the job you want will come along. And that puts you in the position of having to leave a job and kind of affecting your relationship and the way people look at you, because you really don't want to come off as a flake. Sorry, but I do see a job opportunity coming to you. That 12, that strike. Okay, so you have a new job opportunity coming up, and it does come up for the new year. Whether you're offered it before the new year, it comes up and starts in the new year, because that's when it manifests. And you notice that you show up as a magician, so good on you.
Okay, Parvaja 21. Hi, Sally and Oliver. Would changes in jobs be good at this time? Parvaja, they're telling me no, that this is not a good time for you to change jobs. The people that you work for now know that you're looking for more, and there are advances coming your way in the job that you have now at the company that you're working at now. This is happening over the holidays. So it looks more like mid to end of February when you start seeing some movement at work that put you further ahead. So I would definitely not jump jobs right now. Okay. Sham, how is Amir feeling for me?
Okay, so Sham and Ymir. Okay, so. Okay, so it's kind of funny, because when he looks at you, as far as you physically, you're perfect, right? That's how he feels. But having said that, you're perfect for him, you know, in the body and that. But as far as fitting his life and his family and what's expected of his life going forward, you don't fit. So he still has to make up his mind what he wants to do. Because if he's going to stay with you, then he's going to have to stand up for you as well. And he's just quite there. Almost, but not quite.
Halo 1990 is Willem looking / stalking me online. I feel his energy a lot.
Ew.
No,
Ew.
He's not stalking you because he thinks that's creepy. The reason you're feeling his energy a lot is because he's thinking about you. And the fact that you're picking up on that says a lot. Your energies are very much aligned.
Yeah, there's still a connection.
Yeah, there's a connection there. There's an attraction there. Maybe not consciously though, but there's definitely something there. If that's something that you want to pursue, it's worth pursuing.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna leave it like what he says. I don't get that he's creeping you online, but I do get that he's definitely thinking about you. Wow, is he thinking about you? Okay, so
Okay,
it goes back to the adage about the shoe in the back of a closet pinches your feet.
I didn't get that sensation, that sense there that this is a previous relationship that's trying to come back together.
Well, he is, you know, and you know, usually when I see stalking, I think that it is a past relationship, so we'll leave that 50-50. But I definitely see him thinking about you a lot.
Marianne, welcome back. Marianne's looking for guidance for December.
Okay, Marianne. And welcome to the show. If you are new to the show and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Okay, so December might not be the month to spend money per se, but December is certainly the month for making plans for the future. It's kind of, and of course, the money that you have in December is to pay for parties and gifts and stuff like that. And it's kind of like, when I look at the road ahead, you're on a road that leads to business. And it says is that you are going to find a way to make your own opportunity. There is inspiration coming to you.
Virgo star, will I have any love interest by January? They're telling me March. You're going to go on some dates between now and March. You're going to have a good time. But the love interest is, the good part is going to be somebody that you meet in March.
Yeah. Well, Virgos are never an easy fit. And I know that. So it's going to take you a bit to find the person that will fit with you. But if you're looking for just somebody who's fun in December, that's easy.
Yeah. December, January, February, all of that. But, have some fun to whatever level you're comfortable with. Charger fan 870, can I get a message from Spirit? Let's see what your guides have to say to you today, Charger fan. Oh, they're saying that you spend way too much money. You're really indulgent, and that you really need to start living for the future, not just for the now.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Life's a party, but at some point you go, geez, I didn't save any money.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So take some of the tougher lessons you've learned in the past and help them to guide your decisions about your path for the future.
Yeah.
But
that's the main message from your guides.
Yeah, because that shows up right there. Indulgence, partying, all kinds of stuff. No. Yeah, square that away.
Haifa wants to open a fitness channel.
Oh, that sounds neat.
Isn't that a really saturated market already? What are you bringing to the game there?
You never know. Maybe it should, if they're running a fitness channel for, say, menopausal women, there's plenty of us. And if you can get us up off our bums and exercising every morning the way Jack LaLanne did, you'll be doing great.
And in the end, when it comes down to YouTube channels or wherever else you got stuff going on, are you having fun doing it? If you're having fun, great. If it feels like a chore, if you're like, oh no, not again, I gotta do more content, I gotta write another script, I gotta edit another video, then it's not fun anymore.
Yeah, if it's not fun, what's the point?
Yeah, and that also means that at that point, any charm and charisma that you've got on video is gonna fade, and people are gonna see that. So we don't need the cards on that.
No, not really.
Sulef, how does Wanja feel towards me? All right, Wanja, Sulef. He likes you, but he doesn't like. He likes you quite well, but for him, there's something missing.
Yeah, there's something missing. Which it's mind-boggling because you're perfect for him. You're perfect for him in every way, and yet he's like something missing.
Yeah, there's just something doesn't click for him. Yeah. There's a spark, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, Leo Moon. Will T.I. get in trouble about the SC lately? Well, Leo, we generally don't answer questions about other people as far as that goes. Does he or she like me, etc. is fine, but you're asking about legal or semi-legal outcomes for something that T.I.'s done, and
plus that it's not you, it's T.I.
Yeah, so sorry, Leo, just not comfortable answering that question, especially since all readings are for entertainment purposes only. Sihame, will my crush Hamadi make a move towards me?
Sorry, didn't mean to laugh.
I'm moving on. We don't know. We're not reading your crush. You're asking us to read your fantasy. That's like, no. Magic dust. Will I be working in a warehouse or office soon? Office.
Could I make a comment on Sahami?
Yeah.
Because what I picked up when my crush Hamadi make a move towards me, you know, it's one of those things where you have a crush on him now, and you think you want to have him to make a move towards you, but as soon as he does, you're going to get such a yicky feeling about it. So Hamadi only works in your imagination.
Magic dust. Warehouse or office? I say office.
Yeah, the warehouse is dirty. You don't want the warehouse.
Like, it seems like there's a warehouse attached to it.
Yeah.
But I see you doing administrative work.
Yeah. And yeah.
In your field, whatever that entails. Whether if you're an engineer, then the administrative work of the engineering department kind of thing,
Yeah, but this card says you'll be earning the big bucks, so there you go.
Yeah, all right.
That's inside job.
Okay, blah blah. Will MD and TK try to contact me, or will they not bother me? They was dishonest.
Oh, yeah. You never want to deal with lies or liars. It's kind of like, lying to somebody is the ultimate act of disrespect, because you never lie. It's always intentional. No matter the reason, it's always intentional.
They are going to try and contact you. They want to see if they can get anything else out of you.
Yeah. 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 It almost feels like, she does. It almost feels like they tend to overwhelm. It feels almost
pushy.
like
They're pushy.
Yeah. It said it feels almost like a swarming attack. So yeah.
So yeah, take some precautions there. Blah blah. Okay, Leet, reading about love.
Ooh, love for our friend Leet.
Leet, your guys are telling me that you wouldn't know what to do with it and it fell in your lap.
Yeah, okay. I can see that. Okay, so Leet, one of the problems you have is that you don't strike. Yeah, you tend to come off as wishy-washy and taking forever to make up your mind, and you're doing this in a world that favors bold action. So it's time for you to quit worrying about everything and just throw caution to the wind and go for it if you want love.
Mayor Liebe, looking for a spirit message regarding love. Oh, your guys are kind to you. They're telling me there's 2 to 3 weeks that you're going to meet somebody just prior to Christmas, and you're going to meet them at a social function.
Chef's kiss.
And you are going to see them not over Christmas, but you are going to spend New Year's Eve with them. Where it goes from there is up to you. Cindy.
Our friend
Any
Cindy.
adventures, trips, or excursions ahead for me this December?
Are you already in Florida? You're already in Florida now, aren't you?
Did you not ask this exact same question last week?
Well, yeah.
When I said to you, drive to the other coast.
Okay, adventures. I always look for something new. Okay, so something new. Yeah, it's kind of like you're living the dream, girl. Oh, okay, so you did want an adventure, and careful for what you wish for. You're gonna, or you might just get it. And you wish for an adventure and an excursion. An adventure and an excursion would be something happening to your home, so you have to relocate. And that's why I see a forced relocation. So, yeah, and it's definitely not what you expected, or definitely not what you wanted, but Careful what you ask for.
Ha ha.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Just
Olivier is next.
laugh with the universe.
Will I be having a stable relationship with a nice gentleman in 2026?
The problem with nice gentlemen is they tend to be boring. I'm sorry, but they do.
And ditto for stable relationships.
But we'll see. Yeah, this is the first one that comes out.
Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see why you're asking for that, because you're thinking about your past relationships and saying, I don't want this and I don't want that. And you forget that you have to ask for relationships from a positive point of view. I do see a relationship coming your way. And this time the universe is going to send it to you in a most unexpected fashion. And I do mean a most unexpected fashion. The next relationship does lead to a ring. And this gentleman that I see, not so sure that he would be considered nice, but he's not boring. He loves you. And I'll give you a ring. Yeah. This seems like a very good thing. You're headed in the right direction. You go ahead and you do you.
Well, folks, that does it for tonight. We've been reading since 8 p.m. today. We started an hour early. Halo 1990, I can answer your question quite easily. I use a separate program that allows me to put your questions up on the screen. And it doesn't keep up with the chat as far as people deleting questions. So that's how your first question still showed up, because on my program, it doesn't delete. I don't go by the actual live chat. I got enough things going on here without reading every little thing you guys are writing.
Yeah, and we are sorry for bowing out a little bit before 10, but like you said, we've been reading since 8, and we had the market today, which was an awesome market. I met so many people, and I hope that some of the people I met at the market are new friends now. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and like, and remember to recommend this channel to some of your friends. And have a great week, everybody. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you again next week for another episode of Psychic Sundays.